You've come to talk about more spooks. You are much more interested after you've seen the last one. Well, feel free to sit uncomfortably as we parade through all, as we parade the top 5, another top 5. Sit comfortably as we parade through another top 5 haunted places. What's that behind me? Damn it, guys. I told you the green screen does not work. Can we change it? Can we change it? Yeah? So what are you doing just standing there then? Go on, do it. That's more like it. Anyway, where was I? Lost my train of thought now. Thanks a lot. Oh yes, I remember. Prepare to sit uncomfortably as we parade through another 5 haunted places. But first, I want to give a massive shout out to a YouTuber known as sCrypt. They're basically a husband and wife duo in Australia that go and visit various haunted places. If you want to go and check them two out, I'll leave a link in the description below to their latest video, and you should go and check them out. Honestly, it's brilliant stuff. In fact, I've got the clip playing here. Well, I've got a clip playing here. Go check them out. Obviously, watch this video first, and then you can go check them out. Anyway, let's get on with it. Number 5. Warwick Castle. A funny story, I will tell you. A certain cyborg you're watching now, when he was a young kid, believe it or not, he was a kid. He ran out of a ghost tower, like a little... Well, thank you. Thank you. Weird person possessing me. I don't think we need to go into the details there. Oh yes we do. Now I will tell you, and it'll be majorly embarrassing for him. He went on a school trip and they planned on going into this ghost tower. The cyborg was aware of how haunted this place is, but he still ran out of the ghost tower, screaming and crying. What an idiot. It may be that he was 12 years old at the time, but even so, how pathetic. And now, he would simply deny it to this very day, and he will deny it eternally. But we all know the truth. He was going in there for a brief few minutes with a load of other classmates. He was jumping out of his skin so much, and he ran out and he cried. Okay. What's the matter, you scared? You are really scared this time. Oh What a coward. Can we just get back on with the video, please?
Alright then, suit yourself.
But yeah, Warwick Castle. Or more like Warwick as a whole, really. Despite what a certain possessed version of me might be saying. And yeah, that's definitely not true about what he's been saying about me running out of a certain ghost tower, like a little B word. There's a lot of historic charm in the medieval town of Warwick. However, a lot of buildings there do hold a lot of chilling tales of death and murder. Apparently there's been a few ghost sightings on the streets, so I've heard. But it's very good for ghost tours. These tours reveal the true dark history of Warwick. That will probably keep you awake in the dead of night. Honestly, the stories of these ghosts that haunt the city are really chilling. Anyway, I'm kind of meandering a bit more on this one. I think we better get straight to number 4. Oxford Castle. Right near the place where I work, actually. Well, same city at least.
Oxford Castle. Another haunted place where sCrypt is associated with.
Moving on. Oxford, the city itself, has history going back 1,000 years, with plenty of fascinating stories around its walls. No stories more fascinating than the ones that go around Oxford Castle. The murder and execution and wars of its past may have been the cause of many hauntings experienced. One particular event of paranormal activity happened in the 1970s. The story goes that a group conducted a seance, and after some horrific events, a priest was called in to exorcise whatever had been awoken. Did I also mention that Hitler, during the war, didn't bomb the city because apparently he liked it too much? And that's why he didn't bomb Oxford. There you go. I never knew that either until quite recently, so yeah.
Still quite creepy though, isn't it? And now we get to the top 3. Anyway, I better get on with it before I meander in laughter. Number 3. The Black Forest in Germany.
The Black Forest in Germany is said to be where every fairy tale has been set. Red Riding Hood, 3 Little Pigs, Rapunzel, you name it. It was probably set there. Now, why is this one on here? Because it's a pretty creepy place. I mean, literally hardly any sunlight shines in this place. Hence the name, the Black Forest, because it's pretty much pitch black. And it is said to be haunted by various ghosts. And there is a few abandoned cabins that are said to be in there. I mean, there's a king that kidnaps women and takes them to his lair. Not to mention there's a headless horseman riding on his steed. Pretty creepy stuff. Apparently also the Slender Man story takes place there. But that one, take that with a pinch of salt. I'm not overly sure about that one.
I guess we better be moving on then to the number 2 spot. Number 2, Winchester House.
Ah yes, the Winchester Mystery House. Built in 1884 and is now a tourist attraction. Of course I have to point out that this Winchester House is in Winchester in America, not in Britain, in case anyone's watching this and is confused. The house itself is named after the mistress, Sarah Winchester, wife of gun magnate William Wirt Winchester. His family created the Winchester rifle, which was the gun that was heralded gun of the West. It goes that Sarah Winchester spent a lot of her life in that house in grief. In the wake of her husband's death in 1881 from tuberculosis, folklore states that she got a spiritualist who would be able to commune with the dead. But instead of what she was looking for, which was solace and closure, she got a chilling warning. Their daughter Annie died at 6 weeks old. Through the medium, William told his widow that their tragedies were results of blood money made off the Winchester rifles. It is some pretty creepy stuff. And now it's a tourist attraction, and there is also a film. Pretty creepy.
On the topic of films, you want to guess what the next one is? You don't know what the next one is. Maybe this clip will answer your question.
Stop laughing. We get it. You're evil. You're possessing me right now. This isn't me moving my arm, it's you. I'm just fighting back.
You can't fight me.
Yes, I can. I dodged that hit. I think we can show the clip now.
Nana? Nana?
Yeah, it's the Warren's Occult Museum in Connecticut. Why is this place number one? Because this is a pretty creepy place, that's why. From all these different various artefacts, from all these different cases that Ed and Lorraine Warren have dealt with, who of course, by the way, rest in peace. Terrific people, they'll be sorely missed. Had a massive film franchise based off all their cases. Yeah, it was bound to be here. It was going to be at least in one of them, but I think the one I'm going to talk about the most, the object I'm going to talk about the most in the entire museum is, of course, the famous Annabelle doll. You've seen the film version of her in the clip just gone. What makes this doll terrifying? The story goes is that a nurse got this doll as a birthday present. I think it was a birthday present. And ever since they got this doll, they noticed a lot of weird things happening in the house. The doll wasn't in the right place, or wasn't in the same place as it was a moment before, for instance, and that this doll they've discovered has been moving around a lot. It's been said that this doll was being haunted by the ghost of a girl called Annabelle Higgins, but of course, actually, it will turn out to be later what they were dealing with is something much, much worse, much more malevolent and manipulative. So they tried to get into contact with the medium, and well, yeah, the rest is history essentially. Ed and Lorraine Warren went and took this doll. This doll has been causing a lot of terribleness, from car accidents on the way back to the Warrens' house. Literally, I think it was Ed that had to bless it in order for them to get home safely, essentially. I mean, we've seen films recently. A lot of it will be in the films. Another story goes is that it is also said that a guy and his girlfriend went and taunted this doll. What happened there is that they got this doll out of its casing when Ed specifically requested that they don't do that. And of course, they had an accident on the way back home. I'm not entirely sure what's become of these objects now that Lorraine has passed away. I've heard that she said when she does pass away, she wants them to go to a sacred place. So probably a church or something where they're blessed, and they also have to get a priest in every week in order to perform an exorcism. Not just on the doll, but on the entire museum, essentially. Because if that didn't happen, then of course a lot of bad things would happen. There are loads of cases to do with Ed and Lorraine Warren. Not just the Annabelle doll, but there is also La Llorona. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. There is also the haunting of the Perron family. There's literally many, many more. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of the Conjuring films. I mean, it's got its own universe, which is pretty crazy. Some of those films I really, really like. In fact, actually, I'd say all of them I quite like. Even the not as good ones, like Annabelle. A lot of people say that is a stupid cash grab. I personally say, in my humble opinion at least, it's a lot of fun. It's just a fun horror film I enjoy a lot. And you know what, if you don't like it, that's completely understandable. But of course, these films probably wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the cases that have been going on in that particular museum. Right, I think that is all of them.
You don't know how you finish.
Yeah, well, you don't know how to stop laughing, so...
Oh, I'll be taking over your body. I will take over you. I already have taken over you. What the bloody hell am I talking about? Oh, who cares? I love taking over your body. Oh, stop hitting yourself. Don't forget to subscribe. If you like this video, like it.